I truly believe that our bodies are designed to talk to us. I'm an anxiety support coach and licensed psychotherapist. I want to go over 3 common physical sensations that accompany overwhelm and anxiety most of the time, to explain why the body does it so that you can know and try to support yourself in a much different way, instead of blaming yourself and telling yourself that, you are at fault or there's something wrong with you because your body is doing all these things. One is constricted breathing. So believe it or not, your breathing has to change when there is intense feelings of anxiety. The reason why is because the body produces adrenaline, and then adrenaline has to take all the oxygen from your brain so that it can disperse it to all your muscles, your systems, and prepare you for fight or flight, because there is now a decrease in oxygen and increase in carbon dioxide. But your body does not want to stay in that state of intense anxiety. So then it has to find its breath and gasp for air to bring in more oxygen into your body, especially your brain, so that you can think clearly again and your frontal lobe will go back online. With intense anxiety, the amygdala takes over and then the frontal lobe shuts down. But you need that part of the brain in order for you to make judgments, to have decision-making skills, problem-solving skills. So don't go into panic mode when your breathing changes, right? Once you know what is happening, then you can work with your breath. Make sure that you can organize your breath to move from chest deep into your lungs and your diaphragm. Slow it down, and then long inhales and long exhales. Another common physical sensation that accompanies overwhelm, nervousness, or intense anxiety is sweating profusely. And it feels very unpleasant, right? Especially if we don't know what the body is trying to do, we're going to try to fight it, and then we'll feel all kinds of emotions, maybe embarrassment or frustration. Reasons why the body does that when we feel so overwhelmed and we have reached our limit is because there is the scientific phenomenon that we call, the brain also overheats from all of the emotions that get piled up. In other words, the body, the brain, all of our organs and our systems are trying to cool down when we have those sweating, incidents happening within us. It's really trying to release the heat. When this happens, remind yourself that it is safe to be in that space for now. Your body is trying to reset the nervous system so that eventually it can stop, the overheating, so to speak, and be able to release whatever intense energy got stuck there. The third common physical sensation, physical reaction that comes with intense feelings of anxiety could be trembling or nonstop shaking. This is not all of the symptoms that people feel. Of course, anxiety shows up very differently in many people. I wanted to shed light into these things that I know many of my clients have experienced. And I said this before, right? The body does not want to stay in this state of intense anxiety or chronic stress, because that is not what it was originally designed for. Your body wants to support you. Your body wants to protect you. Now, the shaking and the trembling could be a literal, just the body wanting to push out the energy. Something got stuck there. Something, got your system very shaken up, and your body went into either a physical, emotional, or a mental shock. So when your body shows up in this wanting to shake, wanting to tremble, lean into it and really listen. Leaning into your arms or your feet and how they're showing up really means just listening. Okay, is there anything that they want to instinctively do? And then show up for it and nurture your body into reset mode.